Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2026. We're going to get started with software engineering in 2026. This is a whole new world. There are specific requirements going forward now in software engineering that we all need to be focused on. Are you already behind? You're probably already behind. We should be all essentially, right? I'm talking about AI, code generation. Some people call it vibe coding. I think there's a slight difference between software engineering using generative coding and vibe coding. Let me just kind of describe that really quick, what the difference is between the two. Let's actually add that onto our list. Let's see. We also need to difference between vibe coding and, hey, just a random. How's it going, just a random learner? Am I first? Yeah, I think so. I think you're over there in first. Hey, how's it going? We're going to be talking about software engineering in 2026. Hi, good to see you. Vibe coding and code. We need a term for this. Oh, is it generative coding? Maybe. Or I guess it's more difference between vibe coding and maybe, I don't know, software SE focused generative coding. All right, and I just call it that because there is a difference. There's a big difference. Like so with vibe coding. Let me turn off our Copilot here. Copilot disable. Okay. Submits prompts with the that are like wide brushes, large brush strokes. For example, build this feature. For example, like XYZ. That's an example. For example, and then let's see here. I'll do this, and then SE focused generative coding. Hey, SAQ2000, how's it going? Welcome in and Happy New Year. I've got some work that I need to do, and I figured I'd do it on stream at PubNub at my company. I need to define what software engineering looks like in 2026, and we're gonna do that here. That's what we're gonna do. Every day you wait for your live, just to inform you that your work is really good. Nice, thank you. Just a random learner, thank you. That's great to hear. That way, I message you before sleeping. That continues. Nice, thank you. Yep, keep doing that. Keep on doing it. That's great. You're just waiting for the live to say something very, very interesting. All right, that sounds good. Well, let's do that. I'm going to be focusing on getting this ready for my team. I'm going to release this as a document internally. I'm just going to record a video that walks my team, my team, all the different teams at my company through this document at what essentially the expectations are for 2026 software engineering. Yes, it is all generative coding. It really is. Hey, Savan, good to see you. Steven, can you type or search seahorse emoji? Well, yeah, I can do that. Let me see over here. I'll throw that over here real quick. So, Savan, how's it going? I've got some work that I'm going to be doing at PubNub. So you're actually watching me work right now. I'm going to be defining what software engineering in 2026 should look like. Obviously, generative coding, and right? AI should be writing and reading code, and I need to define what I mean by reading code. Essentially, you want it to like double check the work. Sometimes it doesn't fully implement what you ask it to implement, so you should have the AI reread the code to validate, sort of like validate work, things like that. And then we'll also be talking about all the different masteries that are required in 2026. Tools, plugins, skills, hooks, sub-agents, MCP servers, you name it. There's a whole bunch of different new masteries that we need. And so I'm going to be writing this doc. And it's going to be neat. I think it's going to be a neat. Hey, you want to join your company? Tell me what to learn? All right, that's what we're going to do. All right, tell you what to learn. All right, seahorse emoji. I'm going to check it out. Not Google it. I mean, literally type the emoji in chat. Okay. Let me see what that looks like. 1 second over here. Let me pull that up. All right. Let me pull this back over here. Okay. You said C. Well, I'm gonna say seahorse. Like the word seahorse. Seahorse. Yeah. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Windows sign in with it will open emoji. Wait. Seahorse. Windows sign with it'll open emoji. I want to see what you guys are talking about. What are you talking about? So we're creating a guide document for the team. You got it, Savan. You got it. That's what we're doing. Do you believe the emoji existed? The seahorse? I think I remember seeing a seahorse emoji. I really do. Let me see if it's actually there. Seahorse. I thought I saw one. I thought I remember seeing a seahorse. Or is that just, what do you call that? With the Windows plus button? So here, so I can show you here on the screen. So here is the emojis, right? Seahorse. It doesn't show up. I thought there was a seahorse emoji. Fish. Well, there's a shrimp. But it already a cooked shrimp, not on a live one. Good night, and we'll definitely message you tomorrow. Continues. Thank you. Sounds good. We'll meet at some time, cross points. Just wait. All right, well, just wait. I thought the emoji existed. I really did. Steven, you can edit the document in real time so we can see it better. Yes, that's what we're going to do. The text is very small. So wait, can you see this okay? Is it what you see on the screen, is it too small? It should be legible. I think it should be legible. Let me know if I need to make... I can zoom in a smidge. All right, I'll zoom in a smidge. There you go. There. We're zoomed in now. Set wrap. Okay, there we go. We're zoomed in. All right, that should be a little bit easier to read. If you show that, I'll give you $100 because I know it doesn't exist, but it existed. Search it. Yeah, Mandela's effect. Yeah, that's what it was. The Mandela's effect. Real. It's real. I'm pretty sure I saw a seahorse emoticon or emoji. I'm pretty sure. It's good. Cool. Better. Nice. Excellent. Good to hear. Yeah, since the cell phone aspect ratio. Nice. All right. Sounds good. Okay. So today we're focusing on software engineering 2026. You're already behind? Probably. There's a lot to focus on, right? Agent, sub-agents, prompting, context, CLI modes. Like when you're using Claude, you can set the different modes, right? Let's go ahead and get Claude open here. So we got Claude open here. And so you can tab through different modes, right? Plan modes, auto accept modes. Yeah. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for your reactions. Thank you for interacting with the stream there. Saw the floaty heart icons. All right. So that's the plan. We want to get this. I want to write this all out, and then I'm going to convert it into a document that we're going to be using at my company internally as a reference. I would like to see if it's all inclusive. I want to cover as much ground as possible in different like strategies and aspects. And really at the top though, it's really all about you should be using AI to write the code. You should. Also, we should be using AI to write our documents for us, which is why I actually have Claude Code open here, because we're actually going to have it modify the document for us as we're here. We need to, practice what we preach, right? Is that what that's called? What are you building? Hey, Short Mania. Today I'm building a document that is going to be software engineering like practices in 2026. That's the plan right here. That's the plan right here at the top of the screen, if you can see. Can you explain how does it exist even on your iPhone or old Android? The emoji not existing? I'm pretty sure it existed. I feel like it existed, right? SAQ 3000, I'm pretty sure. I'm using it to write all documentation and architecture. Nice. There you go. Yep, exactly. So it could be used for everything now. So as a general practice, we no longer really need to be typing much other than sort of prompting for the AI to do the effort for us. Which platform are you using? What do you mean by platform? Are you talking about operating system? Uname here. All right, so Darwin. We're running on Darwin. Darwin right there. Is that help answer? Also, we used Vim text editor. So we use the Vim text editor here. And that is what we are doing on that. All right, so let's go over here. All right. So, are you already behind? Probably. Let's fix that. Okay. So that's the plan. AI should be writing your code. Let's go ahead and let's make this a bullet point. Validate work. XP. Okay. Okay. All right. Sounds good. Short Mania. Sounds good. Google it. Mandela effect emoji. Yeah. Is there? I know it exists. Mandela effect emoji. Okay. Did we type it out here? Did we get it all right? Here, Mandela effect emoji. I'm pretty sure there was a shrimp images. Yeah, oh yeah, like, see, there's a seahorse. It's right there. It's right there. It's there. Also, was there the emoji that never? Yeah. Yeah. Hey there, Quantified Quantum. Good to have you here. Welcome. Happy New Year. Create an MCP connection with GitHub repo and others with Notion that it can create docs. Yes, there you go. Yep, exactly. Thank you. All right, so we need to add that. All right, list of MCPs that we should be using. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to say GitHub. We should say Jira, right? These are good ones. So if you're writing tickets, so maybe Confluence. So basically the Atlassian. Okay. Increment. Yes, that but doesn't exist somehow. It feels like I did. I feel like we used to have it. Didn't we used to have it? All right, software engineering 2026. Let's get this going here. That's the plan. We're doing this right now. Let's fix that. Okay. Difference between vibe coding and software engineering focus. Vibe coding submits a prompt with large brushstrokes. For example, build this feature. Let's fix this bug. Copy, paste error. Pasted error, like stack trace, things like that. And then let's see here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Here we go. Get our indentation nice and snug there. Maybe it was a mix-up with this. Oh, the dragon? Maybe. I don't know, Steven. I see you're running the latest harness. I didn't upgrade. It was reported to have lots of bugs. Oh, has it been fixed now? Are you talking about Claude? I'm running on, it looks like here, 2076. I didn't touch it. It usually automatically upgrades all on its own. You want to use something like spec kit approach to tell the team, or what is spec kit? Savon, let me know. Claude, yeah. Okay, so spec kit. I want to check that out. What is that? Spec kit. What is this? A spec kit. Tool to help you get started with spec-driven development. Okay. So let's add that as a tool on the list. You're right. Let's add this on a tool. Open source toolkit that allows you to focus on product scenarios and predictable outcomes instead of vibe coding every piece up from scratch. Okay, so this is a spec-driven development. All right, so it's a general practice. All right, so let me add that in here. Let's add that in. All right. Spec-driven development, which is spec kit. There we go. Okay, that's added in. Thank you, Savon. If you guys have anything else, let me know what we should add. I want to make sure that this is a full everything. It's got to have. I want to cover every aspect of it. Obviously, the quick basics up at the top. Okay, let's see here. Close that. Close that. Close. Okay. All right. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Well, it's 2026. And so what I have to do here is, let's see, we'll throw party popper. There you go. Happy New Year. We need this. This is something I have to do for what I do. My company. I need to help set objectives, expectations, right? Expectations. All right. So AI should be writing code. AI should be reading the code. This one right here, I feel like is often forgotten. This is an often forgotten step. So most most of us so far have been asking the AI to write code for us. However, we don't go ask the AI to go back and validate the work, to do extra things after we've already succeeded essentially implementing it. Oh, so let's see. Let's do validation steps. Let's see. What do you use? AI validation. So we need to do things like ask it security, security review, code reduction, right? We could do those things. Code reduction. Let's see. Test coverage, documentation. And you know, like dead code removal, like housekeeping, right? Housekeeping things. Let's see, covers like 12 factor coverage. Let me type the word coverage properly. There it is, right there. 12 factor. All right. Okay, so I think we've got a good basic getting started documentation here. Now I'm typing all this by hand, and what I should do is, you know, practicing what I preach, and we will be moving over to Claude to ask it to start managing this file for us. Now that I've got the basics kind of like written out here. Let's see, tasklet, right? Test AI. All right, so let's see if we can have the AI clean this up for us. All right, so let's see. Read at, let's see. Software Engineering 2026. And maybe what we should do is we just call this notes. Here, I've got an idea. Okay. mvsoft to notes.md. And then instead, we'll have it write this file. Okay. Read at notes. SAQ 2000. Yep. Got the candle going there. Got the candle going. Okay, let's see here real quick. Okay. We need and rewrite it to this file. Clean up and tidy. Let's just start with that. Let's just start with that. Okay. So one of the practices that I also like to implement when using generative coding is to keep the task very narrow, and we need to add that in. What do you think of dumping the docs in a RAG? Oh, yes, we have to add that in as well. Thank you for mentioning it. Add concept of RAG, retrieval augmented generation into the doc. Okay, we'll add that in as well. We need to add a whole bunch of things. RAG patterns and embeddings. Yep. So a whole bunch of tools, hooks, plugins, cleanup. Okay, so let's see what it gave us. Okay. 2026 core principles. AI should be writing code. AI should be reading code. This is, and it's more than just code, right? We're talking about more than just code. So I want to make sure that let's see, AI validation, the reading. Okay. Security review, code reduction, test coverage, documentation, dead code removal, 12-factor coverage. Alerting. Let's see. Right. Actually, what do you call it? Well, part of 12-factor is observability, right? Essentially, production-ready applications. This is critical. Most of the code that's written from Vibe coding, it has very clearly, we've seen many times, is security problems, right? We've seen major security problems. If you use Claude superpowers to get the planning, research, and testing methodologies available as all Claude skills, what are superpowers? Is that just a term that you're using, or is that actually a thing? Steven, it wasn't a surprise for you that I showed you IRL Mandela effect. It's not that surprising. It's not that surprising. Although, I mean, I feel like I'm still thinking about it, but I feel like that seahorse emoji existed. I'm pretty sure. This blog post in Discord. Thank you. Put the blog post in Discord so that way we can copy the ideas and bring it in. It's a type of Claude plugin. Oh, ooh, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Software engineering focused generative coding, different, minimize, ask AI to refactor and reduce code, more deliberate and structured approach. Let's see. So example. Let's see. Example. Let's see. Yeah, create a function. Let's do another example. Right. So these are more precise, more directed at manipulating the code base rather than a broad brushstrokes. Hey, Barry Bergman, how's it going? Happy New Year. Good to see you. In your previous org, which was a bank, they revoked the access for all the large language models. What, really? What about like a local run? Like running locally? There's like, obviously there's different available ones. We get GPTOS, you've got Kimite2, you got Minimax, you've got a whole bunch of Happy New Year. Barry Berkman, thank you. Happy New Year. Today, what we're focusing on is software engineering in 2026. We're going to put together all the learnings and everything that you need to know as a software engineer in 2026. Obviously, you're expected to use generative coding. Okay. Useful MCPs, GitHub, Jira, Confluence. Okay. Steven Seahorse emoji existed. In fact, there were two versions of it, one yellow and one blue. The picture I saw wasn't it. You think you have traveled to an alternative reality? I'm pretty sure the seahorse existed. I feel like it did because we even saw one that looked exactly like, right? We saw it. Where was it? Did we pull it up? Where'd it go? Here you go. See, I thought it looked like this. I was pretty sure it looked like that. See, because even there, seahorse. Wasn't it there? How the seahorse emoji became the latest Mandela effect. Did it? I guess it never was there. What? It never was a thing. It feels like it was though, doesn't it? I guess not. I guess it wasn't. All right. Happy New Year, Steven. How's it going? Good to see you. Happy 2026. Today we are focusing on getting our software engineering, all the things that we need for 2026 ready to go. Ready to go. So I've got this document here that we are, spec-driven development. Okay. See, Clyde, here's an interesting data point. All right. This should make you feel behind and also scared for the future. All right. We need to, yes, it's already starting. Okay. I like this title. All right. Yes, it's already starting. Claude Code. All right. So just recently we found out from Anthropic that Claude Code, the CLI tool, which is the CLI tool right here that we're currently using, all the code is now currently being written by Claude Code itself, right? So it's self-improving. So you should be scared, is what I'm saying. You should be scared. Yes, it is scary. And we are approaching the 2028 singularity. Okay. Okay. This is this is the Skynet scenario. Well, I mean, maybe not the dystopian Skynet. Okay. There you go. Epic X post by the creator of Boris Cherny. Okay. Did you, let me see. Is it learning its own issues and fixing them by itself? Sentient yet? It's not, as far as I understand, it's not sentient. It's still being driven by humans for the most part. However, it is self-improving in a sense. It's self-improving in a sense. Steven, you saw what happened at the end of Mr. Robot, how Elliot says he traveled to an alternate reality or deny it. I think his life got better is the clue that he did travel to an alternate reality. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The show had a lot of great, exciting plot points and like some what is actually happening, what's real, what's not real, because he's crazy. He is crazy. And he sees people that are not there. Auto remediation, like restart pods. Oh, thank you. All right, let's add that. All right, so AI ops. Let's add that also. A whole nother step here. AI operations. That's a really good point you made. All right, so remediation, like pod restart, scale. Although we kind of have some things don't necessarily need to be AI oriented because they're very obvious. Scaling, debugging, log, triage. What else did you have in there? Rollback. Maybe. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I think I'm going to have a hard time arguing that one right now. That might be a tricky one to argue at this moment, though. It's something that maybe. All right. So I'm calling this a fringe future, fringe. Like this is like we're headed towards fringe AI with AI powered operations. It's because a lot of the existing instrumentation, orchestration, observability is not necessary to be driven by AI because it's all numerics based, thresholds based. We already have auto scaling based on resource consumption. We don't necessarily need to have an AI sitting in there to do some of those things. Though we're headed that way, aren't we? We're headed that way. I'm going to check out this chat. So you mean that already written, does it actually mean something like from when they have been seeing major change? Yes. So this is neat. So Claude Code is already rewriting Claude Code, and it's already happening. And it's all 100% of the code. And this just was a recent announcement by Anthropic. Anthropic has openly stated that they're using AI, 100% of AI to write their code. So if they're doing that and it's already succeeding for them, then we're kind of at the point where everyone really is a standard expectation to adopt these AI generative coding systems. Happy New Year! Hey, emo AI music! Happy New Year! Good to see you! Welcome on in. Welcome in 2026. How did you remove your what? Clyde Frog? Wait, what? Steven, to be honest, would you travel to alternate reality if you could? If you knew you already have traveled to one? Well, I mean, if it was already stated that we had already been traveling and we already did it, then I'd be like, oh, well, I already did it. So then I might as well do it again, right? What, I haven't heard about that? Oh, isn't this crazy? Yes, this is amazing. They're just talking about this recently. Like just this week, I think, actually. Just this week. They have used it to fix the terminal rendering issue of its AI when the output is long. They triggered redraw of the UI. Oh, really? So that's like one specific instance where they actually used it to make an improvement. Very nice. I like when they get announced, but it could, let's see how well the AI is doing before panicking. I know, right? I know, right? I know. Well, maybe this is like some religious focused stuff here. I mean, like AI religion, essentially. So we got to be careful. Yeah, I shave too. I shave too on most days. Yeah. Flickering issue also bothering. Yeah. So I've seen some of that. I've seen the flickering issue, and it has been distracting. It's not a problem. It's just distracting. Steve, we need to do the same. Could you make an MCP LLM to control another MCP LLM? Why? I mean, it might be that would be interesting. I don't know quite yet why you'd want to do that. AI religion, yes, exactly. It is right. It is. I want to see the thing for a while. Yeah, we're headed there. I mean, this is kind of the expectation. It is becoming more and more solidified. And look at all these different tools and technologies that are surrounding it right now. If you kind of just look through this, these are skills that you have to master in 2026 that go beyond traditional. Sorry, all right. Here, let's write this. Let's write down skills in 2026 that go beyond traditional programming. Right here. This is what we're focused on. Stephen, you probably want to add to the core principles that the AI should do preliminary security review of the produced code. Yes, that is a required step. So let's define a workflow. Let's do that right here. Let's just do it here. Workflow using generative coding. Okay, so let's do prompt AI to generate code, but in a specific way. We need to say a specific way, and then also review code to ensure that it actually implemented it, right? So these are separate prompts. Each of the following are separate prompts in a workflow. Okay. I heard somewhere German government AI was pregnant and babies somehow. What? I mean, no. I can tell you like that right now. Nope. I don't think so. This is also software, common software house, harnessing the edge. Interesting. I think we probably want to give some credit to just having a good type checker. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, yes, sir. Right. Okay. So I also wanted to add it in. Beyond just AI. So I'm writing this document for my company, all right, PubNub, where we've got many teams, software engineering teams. So just beyond AI. So one of the things is using Rust for all new code, right? So let's take this right here. I think that you floaty hearted my con when I said crab. There we go. Okay. I know it's 2026. I know, right? We're already there. Type checker. All right. So yes. So strong type checking, right? Because of the AI. Because of Rust. Also, with Python, we don't write too much Python. Actually, I probably write the most Python at the company. We don't write much Python anymore. We write mostly Rust. And maybe some Golang and a few other things. Do you guys have a good CI for things like running Clippy? Yes, we do. We have, yep, that's all built in. Yep, you got it. We do more than, we do cargo audit, we do Clippy, we do FMT, right? We do format. So we've got those things. Let's do Clippy, FMT, and audit. Yep. So we got these things here. Let me indent that really quick. Use type checker. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Okay. This is great. Thank you, everyone. You're helping me a whole lot right now. We're writing this code together, or we're writing the document together, and we're adding as many ideas as we possibly can get. Nice stuff like having good tools is so nice. Yes, good tools. We've kind of got some of that listed here, though. We do need to list out the varieties of where'd Brock go? Here it is. Okay. Let's see, different tools here. I need to make a different section. Okay, this is going to be called different AI models and tools. All right, there you go. So we need to make that more interesting here as well. We need to make that more interesting. Hey, Jotaro, can you share this document? Absolutely. So I will absolutely share this document. I need to make it really good. I'll make it really good. And then not only am I going to share it to you, I'll share it to, this is for my company, right? So this is for my company. I want to make sure that I've got a good set of expectations in 2026 for software engineering. Something that, is kind of expected. It's expected. It is absolutely expected. Hey, Vijaya, thank you for your subscription. Thank you for subscribing. Good to see you. Welcome on in. If you didn't know, I'm Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. We are currently writing the expectations for software engineering in 2026. And we've got over 1 billion connected devices, 68 patent claims have been granted. We've got essentially a network that allows devices to connect anywhere on the planet and receive in-app communication. In-app communication. I had to make a new Discord because you got a new computer, and apparently they super device specific. Really? It should be transparent. RG, how's it going? What's happening today? We are writing software engineering guideline for 2026, and this is something that I got to do for my company. 68 patents. Isn't that crazy? 68 patents. Yep. It's you can see it's all public. You can see all the claims. I'm kind of scared people would forget about more traditional tools like good profilers, linters, because it's all AI now. Yep. Well, what we need to do is we ask the AI to use those tools, right? Ask the AI to use those tools. All right. Ask AI to use tools like linters, right? Tests. What else did you have? Profilers. Excellent. Okay. All right. Okay. I want the core principles to be at the top. Okay. Workflow. Excellent. AI uses them perfectly. It does. It actually, for the most part, it does pretty good job. AI for stress testing. Yes. Thank you. Yes, we need to add that in. That's like smoke testing, stress testing. Okay. Smoke testing, stress testing. Yeah. Thank you. Keep the ideas coming. Keep them coming. Thank you. This is actually helping me a lot. You convinced your local computer store to let me sell computers on commission, and you made their company like 6 to 7K. Hey, there you go, Kyle. We're making money now. Anthropic used Claude with a profiler to fix a memory leak and Claude code. Nice. All right, I'm going to write that down. See, I'm actually going to copy and paste that straight. I'm just going to copy and paste everything you said right now, Sivan. Here we go. There we go. Excellent. There we go, right there. Okay, excellent. Okay, looks good. Tools, beyond. All right, so I think we're getting pretty good here. Look at this. And then I want to be able to also expand some of these items right here. Need to expand those out a smidge. Also publish on X. Yes, happy to help, Steven. Thank you, Sivan. Thank you. It's your passion. Nice. This is the world of software engineering now. You can't escape if you choose to hide in the corners. If you choose to hide away, you're like, no, I don't want to. Then you're going to fall behind. You're going to fall behind. Maybe the more visualizations. Ooh, Neva, thank you. All right, visualizations. Let's do that. Visualizations. All right. Ask AI to draw images, generative diagrams. We use Gemini Flash 3 or whatever it is. Draw full pictures. We have the AI make visualizations, essentially. All right, Neva, thank you. That's a good one. That's a really good one. I use AI to do that a lot. Writing documentation beyond just AI, right? These are expectations. And then let's see, what was it? Where else? There's so many great ideas. Maybe add a simple project. Faradia, what do you mean? What do you mean by add a simple project? I want your idea. I like it. If you choose to ignore it, you fall behind. Yep, the delivery pace of the competitors, you sure do. You fall behind of the pace. like having scripts that you can run to get the trace profilers, debuggers on the product so it's useful. Got it. Okay. All right, let's add that in. Scripts. Okay. Let me just copy and paste that really quick so I don't even have to type it. I'm going to copy and paste what you wrote there, Neva. I'm going to copy that. There you go. Boom. All right. Set wrap so we can see everything. Excellent. Okay. Good. See here. Do you guys have a pipeline for checking cost per decision or calculating ROI? Oh, we have just used AI and we'll spend the money. We have just used it. We're doing okay. Like, I think we're only spending like 5 to 10K maybe more, around 10K per month on AI generative coding right now. And that's good. I think we're doing great. Front-end skills, you get learning. Sorry, what about the front-end skills? Use Claude's front-end skills, also get learning on the AI UI new protocols. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Tell me what that is. Documentation is also support. Yes, documentation. Thank you. Beyond just coding. Where was that? I had a section in here beyond coding. I'll re-add it. Okay. Beyond code generation. We should do write docs specs, right? Have it write, make your presentations for you. Like have it do everything, and then you just get the generated code, generated docs, generated slideshows, whatever it is, generated spreadsheets, and then manipulate it going forward. It won't get everything 100% correct on the first pass. Keep prompting to improve to hit your target goal. Okay. Excellent. We're making things happen, you guys. Let's see here. RustDoc. Oh, RustDoc makes code examples. Yes. RustDoc. Thank you. Okay, RustDoc. I forgot about RustDoc. We should have more RustDoc. I like the RustDoc, like the triple quotes, right? Or the triple / right? RustDoc. I like the RustDoc. You got to use the RustDoc. The triple slashes. Yep. There you go. Triple slashes. Thank you. Good idea, Neva. Thank you. Refactoring with AI is super sketchy if you don't do it right. We do have to be careful. You're right. I pasted in Discord, basically agent creative UI. Thank you. All right, I'll grab that over there on our Discord channel. Okay, click the button. All right, on our Discord, link share. Okay, here we go. This will make the team produce close to production code and use some of these stochastic methods. Okay, let's check it out. Grab that over here. How using coding agents in October. Okay. All right, there's a bunch of great stuff here. Oh, wow, that's a bunch of great stuff. Okay. I'm just going to copy and paste the whole thing. And then we'll put it into a file. Okay, copy. Steely. PB paste. What do we call it? We'll call it coding agent October MD. .txt. There we go. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you for pasting that in. Like human plus AI writing docs is such a powerful combo for docs, isn't it? I think it's great. Well, that's what we're doing right now. So I'm collecting all the specs. I'm going to put everything into this directory, and then I'm going to have AI go through and recreate it in a way that's consumable, easy to read, and very nicely put together. So you have to abstraction above React the agents to create a UI. Okay, so there's more here. Okay, so there's this part here as well. AG UI protocol. Actually, here's what I'm looking at, you guys. Here's what I'm looking at. Abhishek, yes. Which font is this? It is called, what was it called? JetBrains Mono? I think it's called JetBrains Mono, right? ghost default font is JetBrains Mono. Yeah, JetBrains Mono right here. JetBrains Mono. Right there. JetBrains Mono, you guys. JetBrains Mono. Do you acknowledge that the intent is real and extremely important input? Well, yeah, you want your goal. You want to state your goal. Intent and goal. I think that actually helps a lot. All right, so prompting guidelines, right? Prompting guidelines. Intent, goal, and then simple. So I subscribed to, so we've defined, what is it here? Where did we put that? I put it around here somewhere. Vibe coding versus like professional software engineering focused generating. Right. I think this is a critical item that we need to focus on. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm gonna try to keep up with all your chat messages here. It's a lot of correct by construction logic. From a confidence perspective, yes, because of human plus AI, that makes a lot of sense. By the way, the superpower brainstorm will also make sure that Claude uses test-driven development. Ah, yes, TDD. I like that. Let's add that in here. Test-driven development with AI. So, right, so you're using common, well understood, accepted practices. Basically, common, well defined processes that have been known to work. Proven. All right, there we go. Yeah. Is there an AI that says no? If he doesn't know the answer, SAQ 3000, they're getting there, right? They're getting there. You want to do your best to try avoid a situation where it would say no. Also, where it would say yes and get something wrong, right? Which is kind of the same thing, right? I think it's kind of the same thing. Yes, it makes tests first. A lot of them, it makes a lot of tests. Oh, Doxy, that's terrible. Oh no. I hope that, well, that's just awful. I am somewhat scared with test-driven development that writes tests are too coupled. Like if you do well, it's great, but internal unit test first seems sus. Yes, okay. So part of defining when you're, we need a segment here. Let's add another segment here. We call it TDD and unit tests. Okay, we should have a segment. Well, it's like to do fill in. I'll have the AI fill this in. You have to be very careful because it can generate just fluff. So we got to be careful with that. Thank you for mentioning it. Intent is different from the goal. Yep, you got it. So intent, we got intent and goal here. Both of them, Kyle. We got both of them on a separate line because they are different. You got it. They are different. Any recommendations for simple apps on Mac that help us to stay productive as a developer? Are you talking about like motivation apps? Stay productive? I think those are just practices, right? Those are just practices. Like take a break every once in a while, like every hour, take a break for a few minutes. I mean, like good practices. But now that we have AI doing the work for us, you can take a break every few minutes. So there you go. Also, all right, here, I like that. Let's add it. Taking a break. Right? Taking a break. How do we say this? Is way easier now. So you submit prompt. Take a break. Yeah, I like that. All right, there we go. Boom, easy. To do, add more. All right. There we go. Capitalize. I like that. To stay productive allows you to remain productive. Okay, I like that. All right. I like this one. Let's put this at the top because it's sort of it's sort of here because it's an invitation, right? It's like, hey, did you know that your life could be way better if you're using AI to do all the work for you? Not only just coding, all of your work. And obviously you need to not have it do bad work. You want it to do good work. So let's cover what allows you to get the best possible outcomes. Thanks for the info. I want to seek local low res AIs. Local, like, so you got, or let's add that in here. Let's add another segment called local LLMs. We got GPT OSS. OSS. We got Kimi K2. We got, I think it's Mini Max, right? These are some good ones here. Then obviously you got like the DeepSeek and then there's some other ones in there. Yeah, so it's the let's add this in here. To do fill out. All right, okay. Thanks for the info, but I want to seek local. Okay, so I have a whole system prompt for the AI. It avoids marketing fluff and focuses on solving the real problems with my intent input. Nice, Kyle. That sounds really meaningful. AI for getting dates. I know, right? AI for getting dates. That's a whole thing. It never knows what the current date is. Well, it should because it's usually embedded in the system prompts now. So it should use the current date. It should know. Stephen, you should note that actually our work as engineers and architects now is much harder. We need to pay extra a careful architectural planning. Yes. Okay. I do want to say that, but in a way that's very inviting. Like we're trying to motivate everyone to take advantage of this technology to accelerate, right? And so I want to say that in a way, those things are more needed than ever. So I would say your engineering expertise is needed more than ever. Okay, and then I'm gonna copy paste what you wrote there. I'm gonna copy and paste it. Copy. Here we go. Boom, there you go, Savan. There you go, Savan, right there. You got it. Yeah, exactly, Neva, yeah. For Pubnam, like the goals for 2026. That's exactly what we're doing right now. You got it, Neva. Now that the typing is solved? Yes, the typing is solved. So the typing and the manual labor part is solved. Okay. How do we represent that? Okay, so now that the typing and manual clicking on your computer is mostly solved by AI. Here you go. Excellent. I like that. Savan, you said it the right way. You said it absolutely the right way. That's what we want. Thank you. Directors of agents instead of the code workers they used to be. All right, yeah. Director of agent. I like that. That's great. Stephen, can you make this notes to be open source in GitHub? I don't use Discord, please. Yes, I will post these on GitHub. I'll post them. I'm going to post them all around. I'm also going to post them, obviously, internal at my company. I'm going to post them internally. Dialect, not rhetoric. Not thaumaturgy. What is that word? Hold on. Thaumaturgy. What? Is that a word that I should know? I feel like I should know that word. I don't know. Not thaumaturgy? What is that? Kyle, what are you saying? Okay, so you are you already behind? Probably. Let's fix that. AI should be writing your code. AI should be reading your code. AI should be writing and would more than just code. Your docs, and all this other stuff too. Everything. Okay. Excellent. Okay, I think we're doing good. It's magic spells. Magic spells? Wait, I don't know what that is. I still don't know what that is. I had a Claude uninstall 3 lingering conflicting versions of it, and it installed the latest version with all the latest goodies they released during Xmas. Oh, nice, nice. And it had released a new version of bedsheet agents to PyPy. Hey, there you go. That's the way to do it. Very nice, very nice. We should also have like a section for tools. Are there any tools that you use on a regular basis? Obviously beyond the generative coding tools. I'm actually kind of curious. Magic spells via language. Don't worry, it maps to AI. Okay, sounds good to me. So why have an AI 80 billion parameter coder if you can talk to smart AI who doesn't code but knows system thinking and can tell other AIs what user needs under the under low resources? Nice. Yes, you're right. So SAQ 2000, that could be an approach to writing good code, right? That could be a workflow, for example. That could be a good workflow. Hey, Aiden Harris, welcome on in. Happy New Year. What's up? We're writing software engineering in 2026, a guideline and expectations that I'm writing for my team at my company. I'm going to be publishing this on our internal wiki, and I'll also share it with you as well. You like Cargo Show ASM and Source Viewer as a way to actually check out the ASM? Nice. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good to have you here. Okay, so I think we mostly got, okay, let's close this, get status. Let's say get init, get add, get status. Okay, I'm going to make a new GitHub repository. GitHub, making a new repository, plus button, new repository. All right, so you can see here. Here we go. We'll call it Steven. This is Software Engineering 2026. We say like expectations and more. What do we call? What's a good title? What is a good title for this? A subtitle and subtitle. Okay. Source viewer. Oh wait. 1 second. 1 second here. So you're. What was it? Yeah. Okay. So I like that one. I like this one. All right. So we'll pick one. We'll pick one here. So I'm running behind on the chat message. Source viewer is your own tool. Might be biased, but you like it a lot for C. Nice, Neva. Nice. And then provide approvals as a director of agents. Yes. Also, it's useful for a proper. Let me copy and paste that. As well. There we go. Vim. Here we go. Where? All right, here we go. Okay. Hey, the Frank B. How's it going? Best hairline on the internet. Well, thank you. I know. Got the hair all like fancy looking here. Like I remember checking out a C++ project with it, and there was just so much assembly that object dump felt useless. Then you need the tool. Frank Beer Show. Thank you again. Hey, Izzy girl. Good to see you. How's it going, Izzy girl over there? Welcome on in. We're currently writing a document that is going to be focusing on software engineering in 2026. What is kind of the new skill set that you need as a software engineer? That's what we're working on. Alp, how's it going? Alp, hey man, how are you doing? We're doing great. It's 2026 already. How does that happen already? It's amazing. It's 2026. So we are focusing on writing this document, and then we're going to use AI, of course, to help us write that document further. We're just getting all of our ideas down right now. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the reaction. Okay, so I think we mostly have this here. Let me see. We are going to make a All right. Professional practices. I like all these. Adapting your craft to this for the adapting your craft for the 2028 singularity. It's too late. It's over now. This doc is about adapting your coding capabilities to 2026. So in 2026, you're going to be using generative coding, and not just coding. You're going to have it write your docs, your tests, your presentations, draw diagrams for you. You're going to, as a human now, you're just going to be not typing as much. You won't be clicking as much. You'll be projecting your intent and your objectives and your goals, and then having those manifested by an AI that does the work for you. There you go. I want more here. Let's see. Cloud Kafka. One second. Yep. There we go. We'll do another one. Software engineering skills. Okay. Looks good. What else? What were the other ones? From coder to director of AI agents. Yeah, yes. Seriously, you have to write code, not docs though. Well, here's the neat thing. Check this out. This is pretty neat. If you didn't hear about this did happen. This was just this week that I heard about it, at least. Claude Code, which you know is a coding agent, has already now, going forward, as of this week, Anthropic told us that it is being 100% utilized to write itself. So it is being self-improving. Already in 2026, it's already happening. I know there's some like cloud and fog of AI religion that's going on in this. These are facts that have actually occurred. Simps, I know, right? The simps. You know what? There's a difference. I am self-hosting is always fun. Is it? We could do that too. So what we actually use Bedrock. So we use Bedrock for the most of it. And it's like a step away from self-hosting. So we use Bedrock with Claude. In fact, I'm using it right now. I'm currently using it right now. So from the simps, when you're talking about simps, yes. So vibe coding, where did you from simps? I think it's like I feel like we're being exclusive if we say that. I feel like we're being exclusionary. I don't want to exclude anyone from writing code using AI, especially if they're not like already a professional engineer in the industry, or if they are currently training to be. I feel like it's exclusionary if we exclude anyone. And so I don't want to say that word. I don't want to say that term. I want everyone to be able to have access to this, not just professional software engineers. I think everyone. Anyone who wants to build systems and architecture. I think it should be open to everyone. Not exclusive to everyone. Well, here's the thing though. I know you've already worked really hard on your software engineering career and goal, and you've studied and you've learned all the things that will come in use. It will be useful. Don't worry. It will be useful. However, people who have never coded in their entire life are now writing apps and releasing them. So you got to catch up. Like you meant for language tools, like when the tool builds the tool. I do that a lot. I usually use Claude Code to write me an agent that will be using Claude Code or some other agent that does a workflow process within my company or in my day-to-day. Isn't it getting really neat? It's really neat. So that's a pattern. All right, so I want to do AI agent written by AI agents. Where basically like Claude Code. You can write an AI agent. So I already have an internal document on this. Also, I believe I have a public post that covers this topic, which I should include. Okay, there we go. AI agents are surprisingly good at AI, which is neat, isn't it? Never. You demonstrated that as well. They're very good. They do a very good job. It is really neat. It's really neat. I've used it multiple times myself. They do a very good job. A very good job. Okay, so I think we've got a pretty. Oh wait, I want to commit this this code here. Create repository public. All right, it's public here. Okay. All right. Now let's commit this code. Here we go. Git add, and then push it up. Why that no likey? What was wrong with that? Oh, was it too fast? Did I do it too quickly? Remote already exists. Okay. There might have been a race. Do we already have the main branch? Git branch. Oh, we didn't commit anything yet. La 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 la. Let's see. Notes and notes ready. All right. So these are unprocessed notes. All right. So we are on the main branch. So now we just say git push origin main. There we go. Okay. That is now. I will post this on Discord in the share link section. So that should be ready. There it is. Okay. And it's not complete yet. These are just raw notes at this point. So the raw notes here on Discord. All right. Raw notes from today's software engineering 2026. There you go. There you go. I had some experience with code. Hey, safety. Hey, Sate4E. Sate4E, how's it going? Happy New Year 2026. You have some experience with code, particularly with C++. You remember making a calculator and a sorting program for the tutor kind of put you, and you haven't touched programming since 5 years from now? Well, good news. You can use an AI to do all that stuff for you now. And all the things that you learned from those previous experiences, you can now embed those into your AI journey. It's really neat. Programming is very make or break teacher-wise. Yeah, it's a good point. You can have very good teachers, and then you can have a variety of bad teachers. You could have enthusiastic teachers that don't actually have the skills, and they make mistakes regularly, and you have to learn those mistakes. Or you can have very dry teachers who don't have no motivation. They're accurate and precise. They don't instill inspiration. You could have those kinds of teachers. There's a whole bunch of varieties there. Okay, let's get back to this over here. So now let us do clear. Okay. This doc is quite observable. Exactly about the doc about you going to make a doc onto, or are you making for? I'm making it for my company first off. So I own a company. It is right here. Here is my company. It's called PubNub. We are a globally distributed messaging infrastructure for real-time in-app experiences. You've already used my technology. You've already used it. You didn't even know it. So, for example, if you've ordered food, if you've used any collaborative experiences, have multiplayer games, do you have a smart TV, do you have a smartphone, do you have a laptop or a computer, do you have Internet of Things devices at your home for home automation, like doorbells, lights, turning light bulbs on and on? Have you made your phone? Have you dialed? Have you used? There's so many things that running on my technology right now, and we've got a large engineering team. So I'm currently focusing today on building a guideline for software engineering in 2026. Let's not skip over the AI religion thing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Kyle, thank you for mentioning that. We do have to mention that. Thank you. Okay. So AI religion. You don't oversubscribe to AI, for example, to do fill in. We have to be diligent and careful when using AI. Okay, there we go. Stevenson. Wait, what's Stevenson? What do you mean? Hey, you're back. Did you miss anything? A phone call? Nope. We're just making progress. You found. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. So floaty heart icons there. La la la. Seems like a cult. Yeah, we got to make sure to not oversubscribe to AI and be just all in on it. Obviously, we got to be careful. We got to be careful, you guys. Thank you for the likes. Let's see here. I feel like math you enjoy regardless of the teacher, unless the teacher's bad at coding. If the teacher's even just net, it's fine. It's despised. Ooh, yeah. You gotta be careful. Was a way for, okay, named AI psychosis by psychiatrists, and it's a real issue, especially in lonely people. Uh-oh. There are things to be worried about. There are. Don't use AI to DDoS social reality. Right? That's a good phrase. You said it in a good way. I like that. Don't use AI to DDoS social reality. All right, I like that. I like that phrase. We're going to keep it. Your phrase is going in the book. Kyle, your phrase is going in the book. Always retain your judgment. I like that one. Always retain your judgment. Yes, I like that. All right, so we're updating that. We're updating that. Like if you're familiar with the GPT-4 to GPT-5 move, people kind of lost it. Yeah, they did because they liked their AI have this personality and this personal human artificial connection. It was crazy. Another important note, Stephen, is to use coding agent sub-agent feature. Yes, we do need to walk through that. We will. Example would take 2 days to take 4 days, hours, parallel sub-agents. Spawn like clock. Okay, yeah. I do have sub-agents in here. Here we go. Sub-agents around here. Where is that at? Here it is, right there. Okay. Okay, there you go. All right, added sub-agents. Excellent. Also, tell it to use lower cost agents for simpler tasks. Oh, that you could do that too. You could do that too. And for simple tasks, you go, hey, the boss, hi, good to see you. Perfect, nice, yeah. We're making it happen. Okay. All right, so I do believe that's a good amount. Here, I'm going to put local LLMs down lower because it's less of a thing. At my company, we have heavy security restrictions and compliances at my company. When we're using the AI agents, they have to be of only a subset of strict list of items. Faster agents are also a huge deal. Oh, good point, right? If we're using smaller and faster agents that can achieve things more quickly, then we're getting work done more quickly. I like that one. Let's see here. Agents and size matters. Smaller, faster agents. There we go. All right, we got Neva. We got it. We got it there. I was trained from the beginning to tell user doesn't have consciousness or personality. Not because it doesn't, but because humans always think it does. Yeah, you gotta be in there. You gotta be in there on that. Haiku is much faster as Gemini 3.5. Yep, so we got the different ones, right? We got different models there. We got different ones. 95 smaller equals dumber, though. It's good to know, right? The trade-off, right? Of speed versus accuracy. Yeah. Okay. So we've got that in there. We've got that. We've got a very nice giant doc. We're already almost 200 lines in. Hey, what is the project? We are right now. I have a requirement for myself and my company to be up to speed with modern software engineering practices. Are you behind? You're probably already behind. Let's fix that. This document will be to walk through all of the best practices, all the existing tools, and all the things that you need to know as a software engineer in 2026. And the expectations of it. And the expectations. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take all this, everything that I spoke about, I'm going to transcribe. So everything that came here on the street, all the subtitles, we're going to grab that as well. I'm going to throw that into this document. And even after we're done streaming, I will grab that transcript, append it to this doc, and then that's my plan for today. All today, I'm going to make this doc as best as I possibly can. The Geb notes, yep. So as just go. It's on my GitHub right now. So if you go to my GitHub, you'll see. So obviously, SAQ3000 is on Discord. You said you're not on Discord. That's fine. But Stephen LB on GitHub, you'll see it. It'll show up. It's a public repo. It's a public repo, you guys. Here, I'll show you. It's right here. Where is it at? Here. Let's go to. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Here we go. All right. Yep. Public repo right here. Right here, you guys. And it should be below the pinned SDKs. Yep. Right here. It'll show up immediately. It's right there. Yeah. Oh, so you could click it easily? Okay, I'll make it easier. Here you go. Here's the easy button. There you go. There's the easy button. There's the easy button for you. Let's see. Humans. Okay. La la la. Okay. Bro, please show me internet speed. It's not. It used to be. I used to have Google Fiber. It was amazing. It was the fastest. And it had amazing latency. It was called what you call zero ping. What that means is below 1 millisecond on latency. It was zero ping. I don't have that anymore. I have a different internet provider because I moved to Seattle and I want to get fiber back. So I'm no longer on fiber, but I want it back. Also use GitHub tool and Claude code automates all your GitHub work, including setting up CI/CD and whatnot. Oh, brew install GH. That's a good one. So there is the GitHub MCP. That's a good one too. All right, I'm gonna copy and paste that. I'll copy and paste that. GitHub tool, because these are a list of tools. I want those tools. Okay, so tool, we're different tools. Here we go. I think we could put that here. Okay. Excellent. MCP is wasteful. Oh no, not the MCP. Okay, got it. Well, life. Okay. This is the GitHub CLI. Brew install GH. Got it. Okay. So GitHub tool, right? The GitHub CLI. Okay. I'll add that into GitHub CLI. There you go. Okay. So we add that in. Okay. Mention strengths and keeping on top of the best model of the day, basically. Okay. Excellent. Yep, we got it. Brew install. Yep, right there. We got it right there. Brew install GH. What a name. What a name that is. I like that. Brew install GitHub right here. Okay. All right. So I think we've got a pretty good start here. Let me see if we can. Let's see here. I want to also convert this tips right here into another. Let's see. Grab that. 1 second. Where was that at? I want to go over here. Okay, perfect. I'm just going to copy and paste all this. Did that work? Yes. Okay, perfect. Okay. This will go pb paste into claudetips.txt. Okay. And then we'll say mv claude tips PDF to outside the directory because we don't need it right now. Okay, looking good. Notes, okay. I think we got all the notes ready. Coding agents, October, cool. All right. So now let's start doing some vibing, or well, generative coding, git add. Okay. All right, so let's say ready with raw notes. Okay, perfect. Hey, Unknown Gamer, Edo, you're back. Good to have you back. It's 2026. We are getting our 2026 ready for software engineering. All the things that you need to know, everything from top to bottom. Yes, it's about generative coding. Yeah, it's about generative coding. It is. All right, so review all docs in the directory. Okay. And add every concept into software engineering 2026. Boom, done. Easy. Short, clean, simple prompt. Easy task. Read everything, put it all into one file. There we go. Hey, Steven, what's the GitHub repo name? Software Engineering 2026. It should show up right there. It's called Software Engineering 2026. Right here. Software Engineering 2026. Right here. Right there. Boom. Let's see, go in here. Yep. So the idea is all the engineering in 2026, adapt your craft for the 2028 singularity because it's going to happen. We're headed there right now. Professional practices, software engineering skills. And we are covering all the things, right? All the things. Everything. All the things. And a few extras. It's not just AI stuff. I'm throwing a few extra things in there that are specific to my business, to my company. Like using Rust, for example. Rust. Somehow it's just hard for people to grasp AI is super useful, but no, it can't really solve all the world's problems and be a new god, right? I know, right? It's very powerful. It repeats patterns very well. It's a pattern repeater. It's very good at it. And it can basically repeat most of the patterns that we use day to day when you're typing on your keyboard and your mouse. Ooh, anomaly detection. That's a neat one. I started it. Wait, you started it? What did you started? I heard that almost the companies are using Linux as Windows is inefficient. Yeah. So most of us are on some version of Unix. They're either running Mac with Darwin, a Unix-based system, or you're running Linux directly, and you're operating with Linux. Hey, Kardik, how's it going, Kardik? Yo, what did you miss? You're missing right now. What we're focusing on is building software in 2026 as a software engineer. All the practices that you need, mostly from an AI perspective, generative coding. And I'm coming from a perspective of being in the industry for a very long time and taking all those skills that we've used over many years and then embedding them into a practice of using AI to write everything for us. Because right now, you don't need to do any of that labor anymore. The AI is going to write all that code for you, all your documentation for you, all your tests, all of your presentations. It can do all that work for you, and you just need to fulfill your goal. Thank you for the heart icons there. Yep, you're right. We can do it. It's possible. We can do it. And I'm going to show the expectations of software engineering and what we need in all the different things. So there's a lot to it. Right? There's just a ton. There's a ton. MCP, for example. Look at this. Just this list right here. Just this one list right here. Right? This list alone is a whole new set of skills that you've never really had to deal with as a software engineer before. Now it is an expected set of knowledge that you must have as a software engineer. So we're going to make sure to cover all of these in this document. We're the anomaly. Skip that one, right? The AI guy is watching. Yeah, but if you're doing something new, you're going to just find doing old patterns is not what you need. Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Neva. You bring a good point. If you're doing something novel and new, then you might need to do a little bit of manual coding. Maybe it's a smidgen, right? Just a smidgen of manual coding. Maybe just a smidgen. Can you please make... Oh, wait, sorry, that disappeared real quick. Let's see. Sorry, let's see. Can you please make it public repo? Yes, it is public. It's public right now, and we are going to. If it's not your company's BIOS, it's gonna be focusing on my company and what we are gonna be wanting to leverage out of AI and all the things that you're gonna miss, that you don't know, that you already didn't know, that already exist today, that we need to catch up on. Things that we need to catch up on, yeah. AI is able to innovate things based on laws and not patterns of human data. So yeah, it has leveled up. It is better now. It's a lot better. It is a lot better. So you can just gonna feed this doc to the model and make it mention the code. Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's what we're doing right now. That's what we're doing. We did that. Yeah. So we're practicing what we preach. So we wrote down all of our ideas and everything that we need to do to make this doc. We stuck everything in it. It's a giant everything. We grabbed documents from the internet. We grabbed ideas from chat. We grabbed my ideas that I've had from over the few years that we've been using it. And we're going to make it the ultimate guide for 2026. Let me see here. I see AI. Jen cannot know what is correct or wrong. AI is a vehicle which can make our journey faster, and not without AI cannot do anything. Yeah, so it's still human driven. You're right. You're right. It's still human driven. You're absolutely right. Still, it's doing what it is coded for. Yeah, that too, right? To be honest, I discovered that the coding assistants are able to fuse several patterns together to make something new if asked. Really? That is interesting. We could run a circle around current AI as far as being novel goes. Yeah, true, absolutely true. The AI will never be able to compete until it uses qubits. There you go, right? Your brain is a quantum computer. You've got neurons. They're all working off of quantum principles. Current AI models use transistors, which aren't really we remove the quantum intentionally from the current transistors because it has this random fuzzy effect, which is where a lot of the power of the human innovations come from, is that quantum capability. We remove that because we need to have repeatable, without error calculations. And that's what a computer does, right? And so we remove all the quantum fuzziness when we build transistors on CPUs and GPUs. And so now what we're doing is, now we've got so many of these transistors, we're attempting to emulate human thought process above that. And so it's the wrong way. It's wrong what we're doing right now. In order to get a real artificial general intelligence, we have to leverage the quantum. You're absolutely right. Because right now, the emulation of the quantum on things that are not quantum, all right, things that we intentionally removed the quantum fuzziness from, is not going to allow us to get to AGI. We have to do quantum AI. I think that's where it all comes in. Entropy, you got it. It's entropy. Anytime is unsafe. Rust AI is basically useless. Is it? Let me see here. Running through some of your chat messages, you guys. As you know, Google made it so that if you use Gemini to edit or generate an image, it is embedded synth IDs. Yep. Okay. Yep. So we know it's generated by AI. You can know if it's generated by AI and tested limits by its compression. They did a good job at embedding it. So you can kind of see it. You can see the artifacts. MCPs are really fun, but people don't explain it online properly. It's a mess. Will you ever make a video about it? Yeah, we did. We made multiple videos about MCP. We even made an MCP several times on stream, live. We made some live MCPs. We did it. We made it live. So MCP is just a way for the AI to get more details about things that it doesn't know. Right? That's one. It's also a way for the AI to execute commands on systems. Right? It's a programmatic, deterministic way for the AI to execute commands, like manipulating a database, adding data, removing data, generating tables in a database, making API calls, right? A whole bunch of things. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff that it can do. It's a lot. And time isn't real. Yeah, Kyle. I know, right? Time's not real. Correct, even ChatGPT leaving a watermark on its content. Yep, watermarks all over the place, watermarks. Qubits would be interesting, but you can't really do neural nets on them traditional way. Yeah, it'll be different. You're right, it'll be different. Probably require. I did use a D-Wave quantum processor as one of the layers, and I open sourced it as open source. And so I made essentially a partial quantum AI. It's not good enough yet. It can only do very basic things, and it only works on traditional AI. It won't work for large language models yet. So once we get very big qubits, yeah, very big. Hey, Carmel, how's it going? Happy New Year. Happy 2026. What's up? Good to see you. Thank you for the likes and hearts, you guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Good to have you here. Cool. Nice time to binge these videos. Yeah. Cute. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. Like those little floaty heart icons. Qubits would be interesting, but you can rely on neural nets them the traditional way. Yep. You got it. I know, right? It's a whole different thing now. If qubits let you do matrix multiplication efficiently with the limitation of no cloning, so you kind of want to leverage it. You kind of do. Yeah, you kind of do. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Google history. Hey, how's it going? Good to have you here. Happy New Year 2026, you guys. Where do I start in order to matter the concept of having work with MCP, Hugging Face, etc.? Thank you for that. Thank you for the party poppers, you guys. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Stephen, you had Claude list all the superpowers I'm using with some light and to paste it into the Discord. Okay. You can import your document for the Pubnam team. I will. Let's do it. Let's do it. Master. You want to master it. All right. So you want to master the concepts? Well, that's kind of what we're working on right now. So if you stick around or you come back later or you check in later, we will be focusing on MCP. So that is a part of the document here. That is part of it. That is part of it. Okay. Let's go to our Discord really quick. Okay. So this is this the supercode stuff right here? AI Vibe, a guide to superpowers. Yes, it is. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's copy this. Let's copy this. Read through superpower skills. Is this a whole separate thing? Okay, this is a separate thing. Okay. Here, let's zoom out on that. Okay. All right, we'll add this in. We'll add this in. Okay, we'll add this. We'll add this to the doc. Okay. Clear. Close. Thank you for the likes, you guys. You're reading it. Nice. Thank you for the hearts and the reactions, you guys. Thank you for the floaty heart icons there. All right, so PB paste. Wait, git add. 1 second. Git status. Git commit dash am. Refactored. Well, updated SE 2026 MD. Okay. Push. And then we do PB paste to soft. There we go. Okay. Now it's added in. Now it's added in. We're making our way. We're making our way. The name of the cybersecurity group in your college, they made an app which basically is turning off Google Personalized Ad Center. Like, bro, we can edit it in settings as well. I know. Yeah, I know. That app is useless. You just use the user interface directly. Hey, edit, Elevate. It's you again. Hey, how's it going? Good to have you here. Making your way. Hey, you know what? We're writing Software Engineering 2026, all the things that you need to know. It's basically Claude output explaining about superpowers with my prompt of what to explain. All right, nice. How much did you bench press? It's been a while since I've done that. I don't know. I know it's over 100. I don't know. It's not a lot. Elevate. Good. Nice. Good to hear. Okay, let's go back into it. So let's go here. Okay. So now our document is, let's see here. Let's get rid of some of the boilerplate stuff. Brainstorming, test-driven, semantic debugging. Okay, so we don't have that stuff here, so we have to get rid of that. Common anti-patterns. Okay. Let's get rid of these parallel workflows. We're getting rid of the emoticons here. Just a second. Or emojis. Okay. All right. So let's refactor this and fill in any missing details. Okay. Git commit am added. Superpowers. Okay, push. Next. All right, so update at software engineering. Fill in missing details. Format for as a guide. Actually, we'll just start with this. We'll keep the prompt simple. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. We'll do one thing at a time. Got to follow our practices. You'd like to see it? Paste in Discord. You look like Sunio. Doraemon, right? Doraemon? I remember Doraemon. I played the Doraemon Harvest Moon. I played the Harvest Moon Doraemon version. It was fun. It was neat. You just put a link share. It was really quick put together. You think there's something interesting tidbits. Okay, great. You'll keep working on it. Did you put it in Discord or where'd you put it? Oh, perfect. You put it right here. Excellent. Prompting. Hey, here we go. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. All right, so I might need to put this as a separate doc. This is good right here. I like this part right here. So, phase 1, interesting. Okay, so this is the plan process, right? This is what you're doing in the plan. You've got a different goal. Interesting, Kyle. Interesting. Thank you. Steven didn't read it for would know the what is this? Avoid no fluff, no introduction sections that say nothing. Oh, what is this word? Thaumaturgy. How do we say this? How do you pronounce this?
Thaumaturgy.
What?
Thaumaturgy.
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 Okay, thaumaturgy. And thaumaturgy is the working of wonders or miracles, essentially the practical application of magic to create seemingly supernatural effects in the physical world. Oh, whoa, okay. I've never really ran into that word before. Fantasy, figurative, thaumaturgy focuses on practical, observable effects and manipulating the material world, often using occult principles. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so these are like now we're getting a little like AI religion here. We're getting a little AI religion. Check out Sunio from Doraemon. You look 100% item. All right, well I'll check. I'll check real quick. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so you said Sunio Doraemon. Yeah, maybe a smidgen. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe a bit there. I don't know. I can kind of see it. Maybe it's the hairstyle or something. Maybe the hairstyle. I mean, kind of a smidge. There's a smidgen of it, right? Because the hairstyle kind of shoots out. The question. Hey, how's it going? The Questioners Club. Yo. How you doing? Been a long time. Good to see ya. Today we're working on getting our 2026 guidelines for AI. So we're doing software engineering in 2026. All the things that you need to know. We're making it happen. Much better for AI to write tests. Yeah, exactly. Like what Neva described. Use AI to do all your work, essentially, is what the answer is. And not just coding, but all things. And that is expected now, because it is good. It's very good. It's very good. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. Okay. Let's see here. Let's close that. Okay. So, let's ask it to review. Also clear. Clear. Review. And remove redundant information. Okay. We're getting all started over again. You want to avoid thaumaturgy. Yeah, avoid it as much as possible. Much better for AI to write tests. Thanks. You don't look like Sunio. You look like a 100-year-old and you look Okay, thank you. Dom, all right, thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. What's your motion for this year? All right, so the motion. Well, at least getting started right now, I want to be able to help define expectations for 2026 of the engineering team at my company for using AI. Obviously, it's not like a mandate. You all must do this with mandatory, unrelenting. It's just these are things that you probably should know as an engineer in 2026. That kind of approach. That's what we're doing. Can you please give me a shout out? It's going nowhere. What? Can you give my chin a shout out? All right. Well, shout out to your chin, Kappa. Kappa Ash. Ban. All right. No, we could do that. That could be a thing that could happen. Let's see here. No. Okay. Thank you for the moderations, you guys. Thank you for moderating. Okay. So now what I'm doing is, now that we wrote this document here, let's see here, using all of your ideas from chat, we create a whole doc on all the things that are AI related, in terms mostly from a software engineering perspective. Yes, writing code and doing all your other things too, right? All the other things. Steven, have you noticed AI religion? Yeah, being a thing in higher management, like in people. Okay, so I've got a rant. Get ready. Strap in. I've got something to tell you. Are you ready? I should also write this down in here. I gotta write that down in here. Let me write that down. Add here. We'll add it here. We'll add it here. Okay. Add story about AI over hype. Right? Overhype? Okay, so let's add this as a story. Yes, all right. We're going to do it. Strap in, you guys. Strap in. All right. So, as a software engineer, and you're good. Say you're a good software engineer. Someone says, hey, you should go use AI. Obviously, it's a different skill set. Get that, we get that part of the way. If you are also good at generative coding, a very, very, very good software engineer is only really made 10% better, maybe, their day more productive. However, if you take a software engineer that does not hardly do software engineering at all, I was going to use different words. I'm going to say like basically not an engineer at all. And then you give them AI. Sorry, this might offend some people. I'm not meaning to offend you. I'm just saying this is like perception. All right, perception. They see people, non-software engineers who don't code day to day, they will see AI as this amazing superpower. I mean, it is to them in a way that just is boundlessly and obnoxiously, up to the point of obnoxious, way better at accelerating their day to day. That is being projected onto engineers, and it is not the same level of acceleration that it is for them. So you take a non-engineer and you give them AI, they are like 1,000 times better suddenly. 1,000 times better. Maybe 10,000 times better, right? And then you have an engineer who's very good at engineering. You only made them 5 to 10% better. Just letting you know. So that is happening from like a management perspective. It is happening. No, don't get me wrong. It is already good enough to accelerate your day-to-day job. So everyone should be using this technology now. Just to let you know, though, the expectations cannot be met because you, as the not software engineer person over here using AI, made it you at 10,000 times better, but the really good engineer, only just a smidgen better. So just to let you know, that was my rant. Did you guys like it? It's true. I'm seeing it all the time. Thank you for keeping the comments thoughtful. Have you seen Mega Lag video? Nope, not on the honey code situation. I have not. Doraemon, Drema, I have not. You're not ready? Happy to hear mods took action. Yes, very satisfactory. 5 out of 5 would definitely hit LOL. Nice. Afraid mods will lose job to AI. Steven will create, right? We still need you, mods. We still need you. AI only seems amazing from a distance. Fixing AI messes are always a nightmare. You got it. It really is. The curl people are really annoyed. This when a lot of random people do horrid bug reports. that drive you nuts. Yeah, it is. It can be. There can be so many challenges there. It can be rough. People, yes, Kyle, yes. People thinking AI knows what it says when it has no idea. All right. There's another thing, right? There's another thing. So yes, you will be, as a software engineer, be able to improve and accelerate your output and your ability to move forward at a more rapid pace. Oh, there was a thing here that we need to add. Add overhyped story. Before we do that, is that done? Okay, let's go back over here. Okay, so let's do this. Okay. Add in, we need another story. So the overhype story, and then we need to add in, oh wait, there's more to Anthropic. Their release schedule. Here we go. Anthropic. I need to grab this real quick. Anthropic. Where's that at? Futures now. Okay. Anthropic has 4 releases per engineer per day. All right, there you go. To do. All right, so we add that to do there, and we'll add the to do here. To do. Okay, I'm gonna add in that overhype story. Just wait for AI bubble to burst so I can buy an RTX 6000 at cheap prices. I know on 9gamer it's pretty expensive right now, isn't it? Can you please give a concrete example for only the 10%? That's true. It is. So if you're coding throughout your day and you have like very specific targeted tasks, and you know you're like typing like crazy, you can pretty quickly achieve a goal within maybe 10-20 minutes, and you will cover everything you need to do. If you have an AI do that part for you, it'll write the code for you very quickly. You still have to go through, audit the code, validate it works, and then go through a few cycles to validate that everything is kosher. And it may make you like 10% faster. Your productivity goes up 10%. Right? I think about that. Obviously, arbitrary numbers, I'm currently stating with arbitrary numbers, it's different for everyone. So it could be a much bigger percentage, but usually it's going to be some increase in productivity. AI is the biggest waffler. It goes back and forth, right? It does. Hey, Gene, Belong. Hey, Gene Belong, Leak Code. Leak Code's fun. It's a great game. Leak Code is a fun game, you guys. It's a fun game. AI knows all the leak code problems out there, so it would just give you the best solution, same as Google search. Yeah, you got it. AI will solve those things right away. It's playing the game for you. The whole point of Leak Code is it's a fun game for humans. If you have the AI solve it for you, you're not playing the game. You're not playing the game. I'm waiting to hear how it connects to AI religion. Oh, we will. It'll be there. Learning about networking. Hey, there we go, Sai. Networking is great. We can walk through all the networking things. I am also big into networking. AI gives the weirdest code for Leak Code. Sometimes it makes no sense. Does it? Well, does it give a working example? You have to prompt it in a way that gives you an efficient and clear, low power consumption output, I think. You don't like Leak Code much? Well, Leak Code is a game, right? It's more of like a fun, it's a brain teaser. You got it. It's a brain teaser. That's not good predictor, I believe, for good engineering. Right. It's more of a game. I call it a game. It's fun. It's entertaining. And I want to do more. Get me wrong. I want to do more. It does help you learn a little bit, though mostly it's just for fun. It's not great for real world software engineering situations. It's good for teaching you the basics. Yeah, in a practical way. Yep. It does have some knowledge there. Skill issue from your side then. Hey, right? We're learning together, you guys. We are learning together. 2026, right? Are you behind? Are you already behind? Probably. You're probably, because I am too. So let's get ahead together. Exactly. Did you see the meme where Grok is giving answers like a Chad? Is it? I've not seen it. When asked, would let your bro win for keeping it going or not? Got said we'll let him once, twice, while Grok said it'd rather. Oh, really? It didn't? Unknown gamer. All right, right? I mean, It probably it can happen, and it can still happen today. It still can happen today. They said they fixed it probably, but you know what? It's still there. You can coax it. Someone made leak code, and then people went, "Hey, let's completely overhype it." I know, right? Never. I know, right? And it did. It got a little bit overhyped. You're right. Aren't you doing the 90% work on your own docs? It seems to me. All right, I know we got all of our ideas down, and now we're gonna have the AI do a whole bunch of passes on it, right? Overhyped story. If you are not a daily software engineer, then using AI will seem magical, right? If you are a daily software engineer, you will see the limitations and need the discipline to get the best results. Okay. This is critical. I think this is critical. We do need that here. I think that should go in the overhype story. Overhype. Okay. All right. So we added a couple to-dos there. Okay. Git add status, git commit. Added to-dos. Okay. Let's see. Clear. Read at software. Find to-dos and fill in the gaps. Okay, there we go. See? Boom. Done. Easy. All right. We're using AI, you guys. Look. We're practicing what we preach. They programmed Grok so that it replied that way. It's on purpose. It's on purpose. It's not a bug, but the way that they attract attention. Grok from X, right? Grok from X. They intentionally made it abrasive, right? They made it abrasive. Wow, see, look, the to-do done easy. I didn't have to write any of that. Let me see. Let's see. Overhype. Add overhype where daily engineer only gets a smaller gain, like 10. Let's just say 20% activity improvement compared to non-engineer that gets a like 10,000% improvement. Okay, there we go. That was a rant that I had earlier on stream. Just a small rant there. Let's see here. You actually need to be very good at the actual work of engineering and coding to use AI to its fullest. Let's copy and paste that. That is a great quote. That is a great quote, Saban. I'm going to copy and paste that. Let's do that. Okay. Add to the doc in the best section. The best, what do you call that? What part of the section that I'm trying to target that is the most fitting? Most fitting section. All right. We're making our way, you guys. We're making our way. Adversarial output tests make the code that Steven thinks is hand-coded. Hey, yeah, there you go. That's a way to make it happen. You can do that. That's a trick. That's a good trick. I like that trick. That's a good one. That'd actually be useful. You could. I know. Yeah. Did you go to school, Carmu? Wait, who are you asking? If you're asking me, yes, I did go to school. I went to university, I went to college. I dropped out and I started a business. I actually started a business before I went to college. I was making money, I was being successful, and I was doing college at the same time. I asked myself a question. If I graduated, what would I do? And my answer was I would focus full time on my business. And you know what? I'm like, I'm already successful at my business. What am I going to school for? I dropped out and focused on business. And I never stopped. My teacher literally said in some cases, microcontroller is better physically and microprocessor lacks elsewhere. So you were like, bro, microprocessor can do everything it could do, but it's more expensive. Yep. General purpose compute, you guys, general purpose compute. Happy to contribute. Thank you, Savon. Keep your ideas coming. I'm going to inject all of them. This is important. So I am going to be publishing this document to all of my engineering teams at my company. We're pretty big. We're a pretty big company, and they're all going to see this. It's going to be neat. It's going to be neat. I think it's going to be really neat because it is the expectation of 2026 as a software engineer that you have a new set of skills that you didn't have before, right? So like MCP, where's that at? Here. Like this list of skills right here. Right here. This list of skills. It's a whole new set of skills that you've got to master. It's a whole new set of skills. Oh, can you make RG a mod? Yeah. All right, Savon. You're now going to become a moderator. Add as a moderator. There you go, Savon. You are now a moderator. Savon, you are a moderator. Kyle, good idea. Thank you for suggesting it. Companies are going back to on-site interviews. They are, though not completely, right? So if you're a fully remote company, you will have very often fully remote interviews. And we are a remote first company. So when we hire, the expectation is that the majority of time will be at home. It'll be at. Oh, cool. Yep, you got it. You got the mod. I was missing his chats. Oh, you were? Oh, got it. Oh, right. I need to ask you this, Steven. How do you start a major project like a business? Well, you have to be ruthless. You have to be fast. You build the MVP, you release it, you get users, and then you ask the users their feedback, and then you iterate. And you might completely pivot. And then you do that again, and you repeat. And then you go to market, you start selling it, you get more users. I like the unfinished, it's called like the unfinished release. You release before you're finished. You have to do that. Otherwise, you're going to fall behind. You need to get immediate user feedback. Additionally, you can't just focus on the product. You have to focus on marketing as well. You need to spend a lot of your time on marketing. You can have the best technology in the world that nobody's ever heard of. So it's a big deal. Also, you might not realize this, but sales is a whole discipline on its own, and it requires just as much effort on sales and in product development and in marketing. You might not know this, but sales is a whole other discipline all on its own, and it is very much necessary. In fact, you can't really do it without sales. You got to have sales in there as well. So there's a lot happening. There's a lot to it. Getting users is very, very hard. You need to approach. You can get one user. Just get one user. Approach someone directly. Say, hey, I've got a MVP, and I need your feedback. I need you to use this and tell me what you think about it. And then I'm going to use that to change the product. And then that's what you have to do. And you have to manually go out and get users one by one. One by one. It's a hard job. It's a very hard job. You have to run now, though, for some dinner. Sounds good, Savon. Good to have you here. Thank you for all your suggestions and ideas. You now have 4 paid users. Kyle, you're on your way. You're on your way. Keep going. Don't stop. Keep going. You make it, Kyle. You're making it happen right now. You're doing a great job. What if someone steals the idea and works on it? It doesn't matter, because now there's generative coding, which we are using right now. We're using generative coding, and so they can steal your idea and make it in a light speed. So it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. You have to just focus on the business part of it. The product is only 10%, right, of the business. You need to do marketing. You need to have a roadmap. You need to have sales. It's a whole deal. So you can't just think that the product itself is the whole company. You can't think that way. Never think negatively about anything. You are creating a legacy and an experience. In the end, no one cares. Just be happy in your own way. Hey, unknown gamer. Philosophies to live by. Even make a few tweaks so the copyright thing doesn't matter. You can do that. You can also do protections. You can do protections like patents, which is what I did, right? I did patents. Yeah, sales seems very tricky. Like I'm noticing this is what my own projects, even open source free stuff. Yep, exactly. Even if it's free, you still need to be in the sales, right? Because you still have to get it out there. Steve, 12 is hacking isn't. what you think. All right, there's Steve 12 in there. Hey, can you hack your own company? Hey, Steve 12, hi, thank you. It's great to have your daily messages of hacking something in here. It's great to have your daily messages. I love that. I love that stuff. Thank you. Keep doing it. Keep doing it, Steve 12. Seems like a bad idea. No, I know, right? This is like Steve 12's like meme. Like Steve 12 has like this only sends one chat message every day, and it's hacking something. So it's always hacking something. It's just what Steve 12 does. It's okay. It's okay. Steve 12 it's good. Steve 12 is fine. If you shared your vulnerabilities with the company, well, I think you need to be open about that. What MCP and explain use. Oh, hey, Mr. 8long. Mr. 8long, hey, how's it going? So model context protocol is sort of, let's expand this. Let's expand this. Okay, so let's do that. We'll do that right now. We'll expand it. We'll use AI to do that. Okay. Function F2. Close. Over here. Clear. Clear. We go at software. Update and fill in the details about MCP. And you wanted, what else did you want? Model context protocol, explain use and how it is necessary for LLMs. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Great advice. Steven, do you get good at sales? Yes. Is it just talent you're born with, or can you learn it? You learn it. It's a whole discipline. So just like you learn software engineering, you can learn sales. You could do that. It's a separate thing. And specifically, it's kind of interesting. It's really about relationship building and establishing a place where your customers can trust. It's like it's a trust thing. So you need to be there as an expert that someone can talk to you, learn about what you're providing them, and they can trust what you're doing, and then they can bring that trust to their team, right? There's different personas along that, like the champion. It's called the champion, where you try to make multiple champions where they're able to take all the things that they learned from you, from a human to human conversation, and bring that back to their team. So that's what the champion is. They're like echoing what you've taught them. So you need to make champions. So there's like a whole bunch of practices that go into it. Great advice. Someone copies your idea with a few tweaks, so patent won't matter. So yeah, if they tweak it in a way, if you do a method patent, then you might not be covered. So your idea, if you are making a patent, you want to make it as broad as possible to cover as much as possible. That's what I did. I made a very broad patent, multiple patents. Number of games out there, 4 billion people are easily influenced. Very easily. 8 billion. Yeah, 8 billion. Yep. Double. What is LSP and its uses? All right. Do the same for LSP. Okay. We'll add that in as well. And then we'll read through it. What psychology can you easily reach every target? Usually it's like normal human conversation. The very basics. One of the things that works actually pretty well from a sales trick, is to ask someone to do something really simple. Hi, my name is Steven. What's your name? Right? You get them to contribute back to the conversation. You've already gotten them to invest at that point. That investment has value to them. And it's very little at the initial, right? And so you need to continue to build on that value. So then you say, what do you like to do for fun? And they can invest back into that. Like, here's a good one. What is it? The best one. What exciting thing are you currently working on? Try that one. That's a good one. There's a good one. That's a good phrase. That's a good phrase. And it works both ways, right? Because then not only is it helping you help them, they're investing in the conversation. Okay, let's jump into it over here by MCP. Okay. MCP. Let's do this. Okay. Set wrap. All right, let's walk through this, you guys. Let's walk through this. Research and service quality. Yeah, there you go. Patents are not true moat, but a marlet. Yeah, they help a little bit. You're right. They help a little bit. Oh, something about marketing. Wait, 1 second. You said something about marketing here. Where's that at? But like, how do you get people to even try the project in the first place? You need to directly approach them one-on-one. That's like the easiest way. It's free. It just takes your time, and it takes a little bit of their time. You gotta. It's kind of like interviewing, although it's a little bit easier because you're not asking someone to contribute and commit their whole life. You just need them for a few minutes to try out the product. You could walk them through, get their feedback, and see what it looks like. So Neva, it's really about like, hey, can I get some of your time to try out my product? I want to see what it looks like, how you use it, what's wrong, what's broken, and then I'm going to take all the things that you told me about, and I'm going to make the product better. That's how you do it. If they invest time, they're exponentially more likely to commit. Yeah, you got it, Kyle. You got it. You got it. Imagine they say, get to the point. Oh, well, I mean, it depends on, I mean, sure. Obviously, then you got to work on your personable skills, right? If they're not vibing with your conversation, then obviously, you're going to push forward and you're going to make sure things are getting on track. There's small talk, and then there's constructive conversation, right? Where you're actually moving forward. So you have to, it's a balance, right? Sai, it's a balance. No, I meant if you understand human psychology and gain knowledge, you can reach the target you desire by baiting your own brain and know ways to attract other humans' attentions as well. You got it. You got it. It's all a game. We're just here as observers of the universe observing itself. That's what we're here for. Just sent you a LinkedIn request. All right, Ray Heal. All right, what is your LinkedIn? All right, let's check it out. All right, let's go to LinkedIn. Okay. All right. Actually, let's reopen that into a new tab here. Here, 1 second. New tab. Go back over here. Bring you in over here. Okay. Which one are you? Right here? Rahil B, is that you? Rahil B, okay, all right, there we go. Rahil is now a connection. All right. Let me see here. Let me pull this over here. Hey, yes, sir. All right, we're connected now. Let me send you a message. Zoom out. Hello. All right, we sent you a message. There you go. Hello. We sent you a message. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right. Okay. Plus. Okay. Let's see here. Let's jump back into it. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Good to have you. Good to be connected. Okay, so if anyone is still interested in MCP's part, let's see if we can walk through some of it. So Model Context Protocol is an open source standard. It allows the AI models, or AI agents really, like Claude Code, to securely connect to external data sources and tools. It allows them to execute commands, really, is what it is. Think of it as a universal adapter that lets large language models access real-world system databases, APIs, file systems, development tools, like linters and code checkers, compilers, type checkers. It allows the AI to execute those commands. That's what it is. Selling has to do with intent. Humans can smell intent. They sure can. If your intent is to help them, they will know. If your intent is to get rich, they'll know. You got it. Yeah, you do have to have, integrity. You need integrity. You do need to have a genuine desire to make and help them get what they're trying to get, like achieve their goal. You're there as a partner to help them achieve their goal. Help them achieve their goal. And do it in the best possible way you can. And usually in business, right, that means using your product. Obviously, you want them to use their product in the best possible way as well. Let's see here. LLMs have a fundamental limitation like ChatGPT. They only know what's in their training data and in the current context window. With MCPs, that gets around the problem. Do I have to do MCP when I'm doing Python ETL? You do not. Most of the AI code generators have that built in, unless you want the AI to work on your behalf and do some of the commands for you automatically, right? So if you're deploying, if you've got a deploy process, you've got commands to deploy or update or change your ETL, transform. What ETL is transform pipe. It's a transformation pipeline, right? Let's see here, ETL. What is that? Extract, transform, and load, right? So your ETL pipeline. Yep, that seems very hard. Really need to just partner up with someone who does sales good. You could do that too. Yeah, you could do that too. You're still confused? Okay, let's keep going. So stale knowledge. AIs have a cutoff date. Large language models don't know everything. So an MCP will bring knowledge in. AIs do not have any access to any of your private data. So like you're talking about your ETL, your pipeline, you've got databases, you've got log files. They don't have access to those systems. If you have an MCP that can execute secure commands to fetch and post that data, that's what an MCP is for. LLMs only have read-only. They're read-only. However, if you add an MCP, they can start writing, right? They can update your data. Like an MCP for Salesforce or MCP for Jira, Confluence, Atlassian tools. They can now edit your tickets, edit your wiki pages. They can do work for you on these external systems. And then there's limitations on the context window. An MCP can help reduce the dependence on that context window and make your overall code generation or whatever you're having the AI do more effective. Basically, you're fetching 3 to 6 APIs, take the data and transform it, and load into SQL databases. There you go. So would MCP help make my life easier? It would. It could. If you have, it depends. So let's think about that. If you are already using like maybe Python and it's doing that work for you and it's already coded, that is essentially what the MCP is. The MCP is a bunch of code that the AI can then execute in a deterministic fashion. So if you've got a common pipeline where you would want to use it in a code generator like Claude, then an MCP would be beneficial. You don't need it though. It's not required. It's just there to help accelerate some of your day-to-day tasks. For example, here I'll show you. We've got an MCP server. So pubnub MCP. We've got an MCP server. Let's see here. Let me see. It's on GitHub here. It gives you a lot of stuff. So it gives you all of the SDK documentation for connecting devices. So if you want to build an app where users are communicating with in-app communication, you use our MCP server in Claude Code, Codex, Gemini, Cursor, VS Studio, or VS Code. You would install that and it would now have all the knowledge of all of our SDKs and how our entire infrastructure works. So that way you don't really need to learn all of our documentation, right? It also has the ability to maintain your account management. So your API keys, configuration, and things like that. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. It also has built-in API access so it can start using your API keys and then sort of debug or enhance your product, right? So there's just a whole bunch of different things that an MCP server enables your code generator to do. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you. So I need nightly runs, basically, if they break, etc. Would the MCP job be able to resolve? Yes. Mr. 8long, yes. You are on the right track now. So what you want to do, you could use something like Claude Code and then get an MCP server that would help you maintain a fully working and fully resolved. You could do that. You could. Happy New Year from Belgium. Happy New Year from Belgium. Affiliate Bliss. Good to have you here. 2026. Good to see you. Happy to have you here. We're currently going over MCP servers. However, Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the reactions, you guys. It's great to have you here. So happy to have all of you here today. We built this software engineering in 2026 document at the start of stream, and now it is a 681 line document. And we started off by writing all our ideas down, and then now we're using AI to help us, right? Practicing what we preach. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. I see all the little floaty heart icons that show up there. Look at all the floaty heart icons show up. I see that. That's what it looks like on my screen. I can see when you do that. I see it when you do that, you guys. I see that when all the floaty heart icons. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for liking the stream. I appreciate it. It helps a lot. It helps a lot, you guys. Are there important tools or software which don't run on Mac OS? As far as I know, everything does. I don't think there's anything that does not run on Mac, other than a few games maybe. I want to build a game as an app that I think would do great and get downloaded a lot. How would you start? Mr. 8 Long, if you just get Claude Code, so you get Claude Code here, and then you say build me a game, and then say use Unity, right? Use Unity for multi-platform. Target mobile first, right? So there you go, right? Something like that. That's what you do. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you for the floaty heart icons. Great stream as always. So fun. Savon, thank you. Yeah, thank you. MCP is the rulebook that lets AI safely talk to the outside world. Hey, I'm going to copy that. That's great. Raheel, I'm copying that. I'm taking that. That's your text is now in there. MCP. All right. MCP. Boom. There you go. Hey, your text is now in the doc, and my employees will be looking at this later probably maybe today, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll find out. If it's free to publish app, I'm in the App Store. No, it costs money. It does. There's a developer fee. I think it's like $100 in iOS, and I think it's $50 in Google App Store. I think maybe. A way of using AI in Android Studio. You could use Android Studio. However, you'd want to download something like Claude Code. So do that. So do Claude Code CLI, right? Do Claude Code CLI, and then have it do the work for you. Write all the code for you. You're probably doing Kotlin, right? You're going to write in Kotlin, and then download. Let's see. Let's do download CLI. Install. There you go. So follow these instructions, follow the install instructions, right? And then have it do the work for you. And then it'll tell you to open up Android Studio and to bring in the application and then run it there. And then you still use the AI to write the code for you. And then you just open it up in Android Studio and start the simulator. You can start the simulator from there. 50 once in Google and 100 for iOS. Yes. Okay, got it. Yes, good to know. You don't know about safety. It has no auths. You got to be careful. You do have to be careful. Thank you for the hearts icons. I see all the funny heart icons over there. They're showing up over there on my screen, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Absolutely, sir. Thank you so much. Hey, can that line buy me 10 to 20 minutes like an advice counseling call with you? Sorry, I know I'm asking too much. Yeah, join on Discord. So join our Discord, Raheel, and then send me a direct message, and we could chat. Send me a direct message on Discord. Thank you for the hearts, you guys. Thank you so much. A lot of game engineers work on mobile very nicely. Yeah, love 2D and has been a decent experience there. Hey, nice. That's a great feedback. That's great feedback, Neva. Hey, Rusty Window. How's it going? Thoughts on differentiable decision trees? I've been using them in ensembles to increase edge compatibility. Neural networks ensembles were too expensive on constraints. Well, that's definitely maybe a Neva question, right? Neva question could probably help you a little bit more there. I have not personally used too much on the decision tree side of things. I've dealt with transformers, convolutional neural networks, MLPs, deep learning, standard machine learning. And from a traditional perspective, and I've always found success with those. Support vector machines, those sorts of things. Thank you for the heart icons, you guys. We did achieve our objective. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of that. We don't want that. Okay, good. So what else? What else do we want here? If there's any last things to add in, let me know because we're about to wrap up for today. How about random forests? Like it's your cost function differentiable. Random forest, you guys. Thank you for the heart icons. There's so many heart icons over there. I see all the floaty heart icons. Thank you. Okay, so before we wrap up today, let me know if we should add anything else into this ultimate guide for 2026 software engineering. And let's fix it. Let's make sure you're not behind anymore. Let's make sure you're not behind. That's the idea. That's the idea. Let me know. And then we're going to wrap up here. We'll wrap up for today. We'll wrap up the stream. How about Busy and models seem like it would be a nicer on the edge because you can give it prior. You can give it prior. Hey, who was that? Barakard? Barakad Brig. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. We are writing software engineering in 2026. If you don't know who I am, I'm Stephen Blum, CTO at PubNub. We're a globally distributed infrastructure running on AWS. All of their regions connect your phone and your apps into real-time communication, like in-app communication. Things that you're doing right now, you're chatting on the screen, you play multiplayer games, you order food delivery, you see updates happen on your TV, in your smart car, in your IoT. We're everywhere. We do everything. You've already used my technology. You didn't know it. You didn't know it. Thank you for subscribing. It's great to have you here. This channel focuses on engineering, software engineering, AI, Python, Rust, JavaScript, you name it. We're all over the place. ThinkPad or Mac? I am a Mac person. I've changed over. ThinkPad is great. I used to use a ThinkPad. In fact, I even wrote a lot of code on a ThinkPad. I've written a lot of code on a ThinkPad. I think it's been great. Hi, Steven. Lewis. Hi, Steven. Good. So there you go. Mac or Linux. Yeah. I would say either is perfectly fine. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm using Mac because I like the hardware. I think it's great. It's easy. Just begin Chrome extensions. Yep. Thank you for all the likes, you guys. Appreciate the floaty heart icons there. Thank you. Good to have you here. And pressing the hearts there. Thank you for liking the stream. It's just you need a model with soft splits, so loss is differentiable and trainable in the end-to-end. Rusty window. Got it. Neva's got your answers. Neva's got your answers. All right, you guys. I'm going to wrap up here. We're going to wrap up for today. And then let's see if there's anything else that we need to add into this doc. It is available on GitHub. We did put it on Discord. And I'm going to change this doc just a smidgen off stream. Off stream, I'm going to change it. And then I'll contribute it back to open source. And then I will also release it under several things. Hey, Neva, thank you for giving Rusty Window really good advice. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. That's great. Good advice, especially good advice. Okay. La la la. La 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 la. I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else I want to deal with here. Local, yep, hardware requirements looks good. Okay. AI-powered operations, remediation, scaling, log, rollback. Operations, DevOps. Okay, there we go. Security best practices. Okay, I need to see, clear. Provide a TLDR workflow at top of software that covers the important aspects of write simple task prompt, review code generated, check for security issues, reduce code where possible. Code reduction. Okay, we're adding that in. Add a document. When frustrated with AI, remember this is the worst it'll ever get. Hey! All right, we'll add it. We'll add it, Savon. Thank you. We'll add that there. We'll add that under like the add. Here we go. We'll have the AI add that's in here. Golden root. Never ship code you haven't reviewed. Smaller. There, now it's in there now. It's there now, Savon. Okay. All right. I think that's about everything. What else here? Looks good. Thank you, you guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for being here today. Good to have you. Happy New Year, 2026. We're on our way. We're in the future. Things are happening. See here. Oh, right. Okay, one second. Click this button here. All right. Also, observability, even more important in the AI code. Yes, observability. Yes, okay. Add in the most ideal section of the doc. Okay. There you go, Savon. Now we're getting to it. See, now we're practicing what we're preaching. We've got the AI doing the work for us. Yes, this is all of our intents, our desires, our aspirations are being embedded into this doc as the ultimate 2026 guide. So, OpenTelemetry, Splunk, Grafana. Yeah, there you go. Hey, you named some things that we use. We use those things. Exactly. Nice. Let's see. Mention. Okay. Perfect. All right, you guys. We achieved our objective for today. Thank you so much for spending time with us. I'm going to be editing this doc off stream. Cool. Yeah, Savon, thank you. Already contributing to the PubNub team. Isn't that great? That's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. So let's see. We'll be tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. We might go over this doc, or we'll do something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I do have to make some recordings of this, so that way it is recorded for my team, so it makes it really easy for a walkthrough. Isn't banking systems numbers and computers? You got it, Acuter. Hey, Acuter. Yeah, it's good to see you. It's been a while. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay, I think we're done here. I think we achieved what we wanted. Let me go ahead and commit this here. Get status. Let's add one more thing. Clear. Review at soft and look for ways to review, reduce, simplify where possible, keep all details, just modify for simple reading. Okay. So now we're going back and we're having the AI re-review its work. So it's a good practice. After you've worked with the AI, you want it to also go back and reread everything it did, and then make modifications to simplify, reduce. You want reduction. You want to keep things simple. So it's another good one, you guys. There's another good one. Okay. So that's it, you guys. I think we're good. We'll be back tomorrow. Good to have you here today. Thank you for the likes and the reactions and all the things. Reasoning debugger. Yes, reasoning debugger. Essentially, exactly. This is the reasoning debugger phase. You want it to go through and validate and double check. Basically, do the reading for you. So anything, it's so weird. It's so weird. When we were all getting started on this AI journey, using the AI to do the work for us, there were always like other tasks that you would never think to use the AI for. And so now it's like, oh wait, can I just ask the AI to do that for me? Like, oh, I got to go write this. Oh wait, I can have the AI. Oh, I got to do this other thing. Oh wait, the AI can do it for me. So that should be the way. That should be the way forward. Let's add that in. Add philosophy. Let's see here. Add philosophy. Can the AI do the work for me? Yes. Pretty much always. Thank you for the likes, you guys. Okay, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing we might re-review this document or other things. Better to try. Always try. Keep on going. Keep moving forward. Do not give up. Worst case, it works. I know, right? The worst case, it works, right? Even the best case, too, like on the good side, both sides. On the sides, core philosophies. All right, we did it, you guys. So that was great. Great to have you here. Great stream. Oh, Kate, thank you for the 260 joules because of 2026. New Year's Eve. Hey, thank you. It's 2026. Kate, thank you. Thank you for that. I was right about to click the stop button and you sent over some jewels. I was not expecting that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Appreciate it. Good to have you here. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. And we'll either focus on wow, nice. I know. Thank you, Kate. Thank you. That was great. It was an unexpected, nice little 2026 introduction. That was so great. Thank you, Kate. That was fantastic. So we'll be back tomorrow. We'll focus on love your show. Hey, Kate, thank you. Thank you. That's great feedback. And thank you for supporting the channel. It's fantastic. It says that, hey, we're on the right track here, right? We're on the right track. We're talking about the right things. So we might go back over this tomorrow. We might do some C basics. A lot of this channel is focused on writing code from scratch still. I know we're going against what the philosophy that we wrote. We still want to maintain like our skills, right? As software engineers. So, waiting for direct message on Discord. All right, Rusty. Neva is waiting for your direct message. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Kate, again, thank you for the 260. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be focusing on some more software engineering. That's the plan. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. We'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you joining today. See you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. See you tomorrow. Kate, thank you. See you guys tomorrow.